Hey, welcome back to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. I appreciate it. We were taking a look this morning at our babies. And you can see Huckleberry Hill had a couple there that didn't want to come, but they're coming. We got 3, 4, 5. We planted, I think there were 6 seeds. 6 seeds here, 6 seeds here, 7 and 7. And all 7 of these popped, all 7 of those popped. I've got 5 here, and I think I see another one getting ready to come up right there. So that would be a pretty much, right now we're looking at a 99% germination for all the seeds. We've got our spinach here we're waiting on, but we did see some carrots pop up. Got a couple of carrots popping up. We got the cucumbers. Waiting on the tomato there, but the squash. So just spinach and tomato we're waiting on. So not too bad. It's day 7 too. It's been 7 days. So it's not too bad. On our tomato plant over here, it's popping flowers like crazy. We did overwater her a little bit. Didn't need to put any water in there, but I did. And I think we kind of overwatered a little bit, but it will eventually dry up. Look at the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we don't need to pollinate the tomato plant. The tomato plant will take care of itself. Got the basil going up there. Got sage planted up there. Got, I believe, cilantro up there. What was this? This was parsley. Parsley, some dill. I don't know if that's a good thing, or it looks like it's still growing. Definitely got moisture. Doesn't have much for food right now. We don't have any fish in the creek. But and then over here, we added in. We've changed the Grandmasters up a little bit, and I kind of was going to change these over here as well. I was going to add some red. Turned them up the other day. Oops. I thought I had red in there, but red. There it is. Just had to turn it up. But that's too much. Oh, I know what happened. I turned it down, and it has to be at a certain. It has to be. Let me go see what these are on. Set them to the same thing. Let's see. So I have this one at 60% cool white, 20% warm white. Running 50%. That's giving me a PPFD over here. Down here at about 450-ish. Up here about 650, 700. Up here about 850, 900. So over here, what did I say? 60. So let's see here. We go here to power. Let's see if I can get this. All right, power. Then we go to mode. Then we can go take this down to 60. What did I say it was? 60, 20? And these are going to shut off. We got to get up to 50%. Boom. Was it 60, 20 or 60, 40? It was 60, 20 at 50%. And that turned those reds on. This one they don't turn on until I get to 57%. That's weird. 55. That's probably a little too much on the PPFD, but I can't check it right this second because I'm on my phone and my phone has a meter on it. But that's where we are on the other one. We'll check it when we get off of here. I just wanted to add some more of that warm white into the spectrum. See the warm white into the spectrum there. And we're going to finish up a couple of these plants here. Still waiting on room. Still waiting on the room in the Canatrol. We filled the Canatrol up again with all the tops over there. We've still got enough over there to probably fill the Canatrol again. It's more than what it looks like. And then this one as well. So this and that are going to probably fill. So it'll be 3 Canatrol trips. Definitely need to get another one. What's up, guys? What's up, Coot? Looks like we need to add some water again today. We are wicking out water. We're doing that because we're taking the plants. And we probably still need to disconnect around the edge. I'm pretty sure we're wicking way too much over there. Like I disconnected from over here. So I know this is starting to dry out a little bit. I've been taking this rod here and just, but everything here is worm casting now. Let's see, it's still, yeah, with some water. Got the moisture down there, that's for sure. But this is just, I'm aerating basically. Intelligent tillage, what I like to call it. Things get out of whack, and it's amazing how fast the workers put everything back together. I'm not doing too much damage to the fungal network down there. It'll grow back almost immediately and stronger. So this is some algae we're pulling out. Look at that oxygen bloom. Love seeing that. That's what I want to see. All we got to do is maintain so the water can flow. The algae will slow up the water, creating more wickage, which we don't really need right now. That's a new word, wickage. I like that. Just gotta make sure she keeps a steady flow. So you can see the line that we got going. Algae on the side, water in the middle. All the poo, all this stuff gets filtered. Well, the water gets filtered by the algae. And we simply pull the algae out, connects itself to the pea gravel, and then throw the algae into the wolves. Throw the algae to the wolves. These roots over here definitely are growing. It's this. Gotta make sure this algae doesn't take them over. Kind of suffocate them, you know what I mean? We don't want them suffocating, but the algae creates oxygen, so, but still can suffocate the root. While the roots feed on the algae and the nitrates and the poo, you can see how they just get taken over. We got to come in and help a little bit. Stewardship is all we got to do. Just a little bit. Help them out. We are indoors, you know. We can help where we see we need help. That's the cool thing about doing this. It's like if your fish tank gets out of whack, you can do a water change, simple water change. We usually do it over the course of, you know, a week. Don't do it all at once. You don't want to kill off all your biology at one time. It's kind of like the doctor going to the doctor, I got a stomachache, he gives you a damn, you know, he gives you, what do you call it? Shit. Just had it in my head, had a brain fart and lost it. Antibiotics. I had a doctor do that to me. I went in, my stomach was couldn't hold any food in. And he was just like, here, this will kill everything. I was, okay, cool. Yeah, then I learned that was not the best idea in the world. Killed off everything, all right. Killed off my whole microbiome. Thankfully, this was just before COVID, kind of during COVID. I was going through all this crazy shit with my health, and I realized, I got into the natural farming, and realized real fast that the microbiome is very important in the soil and in your gut. It's basically the same. And when you think about the loop that we go through, it is the same, just different forms of chemistry. But it's the same thing, same process. Everything's trying to get energy. We need nutrient to grow, we need food to grow, to help us process this energy and use this energy. And it's crazy how it just all came together, for me anyway, super easy when I realized that chop and drop was basically me eating my food. I have to chew my food. I have to chop the organic matter up. When I chop the organic matter up, it makes it easier to process, especially down here in the microbes. So it goes from like the isopods that are down here rolling around. Let's see if we find an isopod. I know we can. Look at them down in there. These guys are breaking down organic matter, tearing it up for the next stage of succession, because they're gonna eat it and then poop it out. Eat it, poop it out. So everybody talks about insect frass, and then these guys die and then they get eaten, and it's a cycle until we get to the point where nutrients are being released from everything that's being pooed out. The plant can then uptake, the microbes can then farm that nutrient, calcium, nitrogen, all that good stuff, elements, to where the plant can then move those microbes in and out of its root system. They call this the rhizophage. If you watch the show, I watched it this morning when I got up. I haven't finished it, but we're almost there. And they're talking about rhizophagy and how the root actually uptakes nutrients, and how the microbes and all the critters down here process everything. Quite amazing how the whole system works. You can see we took down all our lines except for the ones here that are just kind of holding this up. We really don't need this. I could just chop this off. Where is this going to? Oh, it's going over there. Tied it in too good of a knot. Too good of a knot there, buddy. All these little nugs though, they're nice and tight. Should be decent. Another 4 days won't kill them at all. Probably ripen a little bit past what I want, but hey, at least we'll get to test the difference. Did we screw up and pick too early, or did we do right? Trikes look good to me. These will definitely have more amber in them, but they're the smaller ones. They haven't been getting as much light as the tops. These are the ones lower on the tree. So they shouldn't, they should ripen up pretty close to what the tops were, if not a little more. The algae really grows. And if you get that light right, man, I noticed that when I added a little red to this yesterday, and I'm noticing a lot more oxygen. Look at the bubbles. So we just have to come in here and get some of this out of here. Yeah, it was a great show last night. Super thankful for Mo holding down the fort for me while me and my wife went and saw a concert. We had a great time. We had dinner. Got to sit up front and watch her favorite band. Shovels and Rope is the name of the band. Just a husband and a wife who've been traveling doing 20 years. They've played at the Grand Ole Opry, they've played at the Ramen, they've made it a career. My wife worked with the singer, Carrie Ann, back in Charleston, South Carolina, when she was in college. And Carrie Ann told her, my wife won't let me forget that. She came up to me and she said, "April, I'm going to be famous one day. I'm going to play at the Grand Ole Opry." And April was like, "I hope so." And it turns out she ended up doing it. She ended up being famous and playing at the Grand Ole Opry and turned it into a career, and they're really good at what they do. I mean, any man or woman that can play the harmonica, play the guitar, play the drums, and sing. Oh, and the keyboard. Let's not forget the keyboard. All at the same time. Like, literally be drumming, or like strumming the guitar, foot pedaling the drum, singing with the harmonica strapped to his chin where he can hit the harmonica anytime he wants, and the keyboard right to his side, while his wife is singing with the guitar in her hand or on the piano. I mean, that's just, it's insane skill. And I know they smoke too, and I'm just like, dude's like next level when it comes to being able to tie it all together. Like, I can't even play the guitar. I mean, I've tried. I know a few chords, but being able to put that together and then do the drums and keep it all in rhythm, like, I was really impressed with the guitar and the keyboard at the same time, and then with the harmonica off to the side. Like, whenever he wanted the harmonica, he just flip it over and blub, blub, blub. It's like insane. All while staying in tune with the guitar, all while hitting the foot pedals on the drums, staying all of it in tune. Insane. I've seen that before with my buddy Super Reggae Man. You ever heard of Super Reggae Man? I don't know if he's still, this was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but we'd sit in his van and smoke a joint, us in Chronic. I mean, I was so high, and he'd get out the van and go and set up, get ready to do a show. Like literally, he does everything. He does it on a loop, you know, he'll set it, put it on a loop, set it, put it on a loop. But skills, insane. So the babies are, don't forget about the sweet potato either. Can't sleep on the sweet potato. We did top it a couple times. Down here we know that we just have to keep topping it like that. Chop and drop it down. We definitely don't need all these popping up, but we are going to let it stretch on around. Sand. Alright, I've been mumbling long enough. So we got to do some top off. We're still going to wait a little bit. We might not have to wait too long. Might just go ahead and do it. I don't know. See if we can make my mind up today. Can't let the babies get too big without going ahead and transplanting them. We got to pick the ones we want. Not let them get root bound in there, tie it all up together, but I guess it really don't matter. The more roots, the better. Just chop down what we don't want. We got to figure out which ones are female in here and here. These two are feminized. The two on the ends are feminized. The two in the middle are not. So we've got a few to choose from though. I want to help out the squash. You know you want to pop off there. There you go. My good deed of the day is done. So I hope everybody has a great Friday. We're going to be hanging out in here today, so come hang out with us live. And we'll see you on the flip. Sponsored by APSU, soil.com. Check them out, Super Soil. It's not in stock right now. It'll be September before you get it back, but the living soil is available. So keep that in mind. Peace.